Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection, and it's hard to believe that we're at the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider. Who would have thought, because Square Enix really hasn't done that much for such a milestone, I guess you can say. 25 years of any franchise is definitely a milestone. We're at the 35th anniversary of Legend of Zelda, and also I believe Metroid. At least with Metroid, we got a new game, Legend of Zelda. We just got a remake of an old Wii game. But what's really ticked me off was the announcement. I think it was first on Twitter by Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics, I think it was, that they were going to be bringing Lara Croft and the Temple of Oris and Lara Croft and the Guardian Light, I think it is, on the Nintendo Switch. You would think that if they're going to do an announcement like this, it would have coincided with 25 years of Tomb Raider. But the game's not getting released until 2022, when we're at the 26 years of Tomb Raider, and it's just another missed opportunity by Square Enix. You would have thought, 3 years ago we had Shadows of the Tomb Raider. You would have thought back then somebody at Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics or somewhere would have had the foresight to realize, holy crap, we've got 3 years until we're at 25-year anniversary. Let's plan something for it. Now forget the whole fact of what's been going on over the last 2 years. They could have had this sort of stuff sorted out, I guess you can say, even before that, even during the development of Shadows of the Tomb Raider. But it just seems to be the fact that they just didn't really care. That's the impression I'm getting. I'm not sure what's going on behind the scenes with Square Enix, Crystal Dynamics. They didn't even do Shadows of the Tomb Raider. They were too busy working on that Marvel game. The Avengers game, which was a nightmare, a complete waste of resources. They could have been working on a 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, but they didn't do it. All we got was a cookbook and travel guide, which I'm not really interested in. I think the cookbook side of it is based on the locations where she's visited in the games, like Peru, Thailand, England. You can imagine it'd be black pudding, maybe like a tom yum goong or something like that. I don't know what they eat in Peru, but I'm not really interested in a cookbook to celebrate 25 years of a franchise. There was supposed to be that Tomb Raider Reloaded mobile game. I think it has been released on Android, but on Apple here in Australia, it still has not seen the light of day over here. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't even know if it's been released anywhere else in the world on Apple. Again, there's another missed opportunity. But to have these old games, look, both of these Tomb Raider games, Guardian of Light and Temple of Oris, are really good. They're top-down isometrical view. They're kind of like a Diablo style of game. I know that Diablo has been on the Nintendo Switch, so I guess it shouldn't have any real problems running that style of game. I think the Nintendo Switch would shit itself trying to run Shadows of the Tomb Raider, Raze, and the original, of that trilogy. I don't think it could run it. It would have to be done via a cloud service, I feel. But for the isometrical view, they're great little games. I think the Temple of Oris, which was released here in the PAL territories, Australia, UK, as a physical release, which was really cool. But I'm bewildered. I'm filming this in November 2021. We just a few weeks ago, I missed doing this video, 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, and that's all we're getting is a cookbook, a mobile game that still hasn't been released here in Australia, and a statue by Weta, which looks amazing, but I'm guessing the price of it's going to be $600-700 upwards, way out of our price range here in Australia. And even though I am a massive Tomb Raider fan, I can't justify spending that kind of money on a statue that's just going to sit there, gather dust. So I definitely won't be getting that, but it does look pretty awesome, to be honest. But I just can't get over the fact that we're at this milestone. No new game. There's nothing to truly celebrate. The movie's been delayed. There's a Netflix TV series coming out in 2022, and with this double pack for the Nintendo Switch, Square Enix can't even give us a solid date when it's going to be released in 2022. So I'm feeling that this was just an announcement to try to keep people interested in what's happening at 25 years, but it's not getting released. 25 years, which really bugs me, and it shouldn't, but it does, because this is one of my favorite franchises ever, apart from Angel of Darkness. Well, wouldn't that be funny if they did a remake of that? That would be crazy. But when you reach these milestones, you would think that these companies would have the foresight to really think, okay, what can we do to please the fans? What can we do to celebrate such a milestone? I'm just hoping when we get to 30 years of Tomb Raider, they won't stuff it up like they did for 25 years of Tomb Raider, because they really have screwed it up totally. So leave a comment down below. What do you think? Am I being too harsh on Square Enix? I don't think so. I think, you know, these companies, they need to know when their franchises are going to, you know, be at a milestone. Nintendo, they know. Square Enix, they must have known, but they just didn't do the 25th anniversary any justice. So yeah, until next time, guys, bye.